Hello there guys, Bilbo10,000 here, bringing you another episode of 999 the Nonary Games, and it's time to search this tile and take a look at it. A tile with 3 lines in it, huh? Hey Junpei, I was thinking, the red line on the top, doesn't it look like a 14? Whoa, it does. 14, huh? Yeah, I guess it kinda does. The red lines are above the other lines as well. That's something to put note of. So, I'm not really too sure what we really need to do at the moment, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna check this final door here, because we haven't really been in here that much. Ah! God damn it, no matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. It doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? Where's the light coming from in this room? No, go back inside. I can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Sure would be nice if the mirror was a little lower down. Looks like it'll be the same height as the mirror on the right. Wonder if that means anything. Do I need the mirror? Do I need you? I feel like I need you. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need to use this mirror. Oh yeah, we could probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Now I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. Okay, it's nice to see the sink lit up, I guess, but all it shows me is the pipe. When I shine light on the mirror in the back... Is that a number? 47. So if I shine light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers. If I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right... Okay, 4 and 7. So if I shine the light on this mirror in the back... Sun and moon. Okay, so sun and moon, 4, 7. Sun, 4, moon, 7? I'm not sure. I can see a partition over there. Pretty pointless to examine it. Nothing special about the toilet paper. Okay. The light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm going to need to see a ghost here. Yeah, okay, so we can't look under the bed. Alright, let's leave this room then if there's nothing else. We need to do something with this door. Emergence probably means to emerge or to escape from here. Do we need to do something with these tiles to open the door? Potentially? Okay, there's nothing we can actually do there yet. Let's go take a look at Lotus. The symbol is telling us to make the water flow. Yeah, we've done that. We haven't got anywhere that we can enter any numbers in, though. That's the problem. We've got a bunch of numbers. We just got nowhere to really put them in. This chair's pretty old. If 7 sat on it, it'd probably break. Huh? You say something? Nothing at all. Nothing. You know. Check this chair. This looks like a chair for prisoners. It's rusty, but I don't think it's going to be a lot of help. Isn't that obvious? Look, I don't want to touch anything unless I have to. Lotus is not having this. Does she really not want to be in this room that bad? Is there something here that maybe I'm missing? I'm not 100%, but you know. 14 equals E. Okay. 14 in red, that's what it says on the tile. Well, more or less. See, the 14 on the tile is, well, it's an E, right? Okay, let's take a look at that. Oh, wrong button. Let's take a look at the tile then. The red lines on the tile look like they make a 14. So 14 is E. Okay. Just like the 14 on the... Well, it's an E, so could that have something to do with the emergence door? I feel like we've seen all we really need to see. The tiles we found and the tiles here are the same size. When I touched the tiles on the door, I felt something weird. Huh? I can move these tiles. That means, maybe if you swap the tiles we get with the tiles on the wall, something will happen. I suppose now we just need to figure out what the strange designs on those tiles mean. At least at any rate, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search. You mean we've found more than one tile? What? Okay. I didn't even realize that we hadn't found some tiles yet. What? There's a dirty blanket on the bed. Anything else? This bed is really dirty. Good to know. Anything around this way? There's the sun. Yeah, that's right. There was some kind of number hint there too. You think maybe the number was how many times we took a... Oh. No, it's got to be how many times we... No. The only thing you can manipulate in room is that string. Chances are they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. Oh, maybe that is right, actually. Let me go back to the other room. Let's go into the light. Okay, let me get the mirror. Do that again. Okay, so sun 4, moon 7, right. Okay. Let's leave that. Okay. 1. I guess I should just keep pulling on this. Yep, 2. 3. 4. Did you just hear something? I did, but it doesn't look like anything's happened here. Huh, wonder what that sound was. An old school toilet. Okay, so it's somewhere else that something's happened. Wait, what? Am I seeing like a red thing at some point when I move along the walls? Not here. I must be going insane. Maybe something happened in here? Nope, that's still the same. That's still the same. Okay. Did I look at the sink in general, though? It's hard to be sure because it's so dark. I don't think there's anything going on with the sink. The faucet's too hard to turn. Okay, so that sink's got nothing to do with it. Okay. Can I open the drawer now? Okay. Well, maybe we should go into Lotus's room and do the 7 flush and see what happens. Alright, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's that sound again. It happens whenever I pull that string a couple of times. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean from the dark room? It's probably the drawer. And I bet that drawer's got like the tiles in that we need. Okay. Yep. Well, this drawer opens easily enough. And inside it we have another 14 tile. Okay. And another 14 tile. How unique. Okay. The red lines look like they make a 14. Yep. Okay. Maybe that's all the tiles we need. Well, there are still rooms I haven't checked yet. God damn it. There's still stuff we haven't found. Door in the back won't open. The ceiling. The ceiling. The ceiling. I wonder if it's sealing us in. Ah. So there's definitely something we're missing. 100% something we're missing. There's nothing in there. That's empty. There's some kind of blue design on the mirror over the sink. Okay. This bed is really dirty. And there's definitely nothing underneath the bed or around the bed or anything like that that we can do. No. Let's check this bed. Bed looks cold, it's got a single threadbare blanket and that's it. This bed looked even sadder without the pillow. So, it's still a terrible bed. I'd never sleep on a bed like that. And we can't look underneath it, which is a little bit annoying. Nothing in the sink. The drain clogged. It's like a lot of water isn't draining out of the sink. Do we have to unclog the drain, maybe? Let's go back into the other room and see if maybe we can unclog the drain through there. Yep, the water bubbled up through this drain and pushed the tile out. Yep, we got that. What are we missing? Do we have to combine these? No. A towel. I've seen that design somewhere before. It's not exactly the same, but yeah, we've done that. We still don't know what this desk drawer does, though. That's something. This drawer has a weird bump on the back of it. Maybe there's some kind of switch somewhere that these bumps fit. Seems a little far-fetched, though. Okay, so we need to find somewhere that this fits in. I'm gonna check the third room along. Maybe there's something in here. Ray of light. Toilet paper. Still wide enough for me to know what it is, even in the dark. Nothing out of the ordinary. I can just barely make out the string for the toilet, but I can get a hold of it. Damn it, it kind of pisses me off that I can't, I can see it, but I can't touch it. Ah. The light's barely enough to go by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost. Blanket, not a great one. Where does this desk drawer go? A sink, no light. A sink, no light. A sink, no light. Can we take this drawer? There's nothing left in the desk. Nope, can't take the drawer. The desk is old and rusty. So this room I feel like is a dead end. I just don't feel like there's anything else in this room. Let's check Lotus's room again. Maybe we can put the drawer in there. What was that? I heard it too. Let's open the drawer. Ah, swapping it around. Okay. And we got another 14 tile. Nothing in the drawer. And can we put the other drawer in the other room, maybe? Worth a shot, worth a test. Yeah, I already took the drawer out of this desk. Okay, so that one doesn't matter. So now I think we've got all the tiles we need. Okay, well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles, and there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up. It's replace the E's. Replace the E's. We have to replace the E's. There we go. Hey, did you just hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? Yes, it looks like we did. The 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Basically, the E's in emergence are the 14s from the tiles. So if we replace it, that gives us the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yes, let's go. And we escaped. Pretty easy, actually. Surprised we didn't get any kind of, like, Lotus moments with her. They passed through the open door and headed to the next room. Junpei jogged down the short staircase and looked around. Whoa. What is this?
Oh, what the hell is this place?
Creepy. There's an electric chair. The words had sprung unbidden to his lips, but it was clear why. Junpei shivered. Lotus and Seven reached the bottom of the stairs and stopped short, terrified.
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now.
Yep. He jogged up the stairs on the opposite side of the room and shook the door on the wall next to the catwalk. Will it open? Nope.
Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
Oh, I think we're about to get straight into another puzzle.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
I don't know. Junpei looked around the room again.
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least.
I'd rather
I'm
not sit in it
if
yet.
I can avoid it.
The back of it was covered with electrodes connected to a nest of wires.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel.
Okay.
Too dark to look through it, though.
Junpei turned to the to look at the right side of the room. There was a table covered with a piece of cloth.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
On top of the table were a number of metal instruments. Junpei didn't know what they were for, and he had a feeling he didn't want to find out.
Oh, what the hell is this?
We've got to escape.
What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
Junpei shook his head over in an attempt to clear it and tried to focus on something else.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous.
No shit.
Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Let's go. A very quick, brief period before going to the next exploration of the room segment. Very reminiscent of when we did the kitchen area ages ago. Let's look at the chair. A really creepy chair. The manacles make me think it was used to torture people. Well, we can't really open these manacles without a key. There's some sort of weird symbol on them. Okay. What kind of symbol? Well, if I've got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. Okay. And then there's this. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh? I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just gotta adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Alright, yep. I'll leave that for now. Okay. If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. Oh yeah, I get it. I'm gonna leave that one for now. I think I'm gonna take Lotus's advice. There's a control panel here. These levers have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. There are also lettered buttons, A through F. So if I press it again, back you come. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. Alright, the door's still locked. We gotta get out, we gotta complete the experiment first, yeah. There's nothing suspicious about these lights. They're a little blurry from the dust, but that's about it. God damn it. I thought there was a hole here, but I guess it's got a cover over it. You aren't gonna be able to get that off. It's bolted on there pretty good. Maybe there's something around here we can use to get that thing off of there. Can you see anything in there? If you can't see anything, I don't really think we need to bother with trying to open it. It's too dark to see anything. Huh? Did I see something shiny in there? There's definitely something in there. Of course the entrance is locked. It's been like that in every room we've been in. What did you expect? There's no point trying to go back. Let's just think about going forward, alright? Wait, what was that? Can't click that, okay. There are a number of ominous-looking tools and instruments here. Let's see, we got an adhese, an adze, and a hammer, a pair of forceps, and these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before, but now you've mentioned it, it's not rusty at all. Probably going to be able to use it to prise off the thingy over here. The cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench we just found, though. Sweet, it's open. The hole's too small. You can't see in, even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is. The sun key. Okay, so we can unlock the manacles. The sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. Alright, and they're open. I don't think we're going to need the sun key again in here, though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Right, because it's the sun key. We need that. What are you going to do now? Let's just look around some more. I got a feeling that something will happen. Right, we should try and figure out what the device over in the corner is for at any rate. Okay, this thing. There are a ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything, though. Do you think it's broken? Yeah, red, yellow. Think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that, the bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. I can see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the lever. Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh. Junpei, look. What's she? Oh, damn. I can see through the glass now. E-D-B-F. E-D-B-F. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. Alright. I've unlocked the manacles. We should probably try and figure out what the thing in the corner does. Let's do this now. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top and then press the check button. Alright. Okay. That didn't work. Okay, so this is interesting. So if we turn this one on, we get 3 there, 1 there. Do that. So turning them all on doesn't... This one's just basically a puzzle thing, really. It's just a case of figuring it out. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1 second, guys. Alright, let's try turning you off. Try turning you on. Almost. We can get this. This can't be too difficult, can it? Okay. So this one I think is all about trial and error. Okay, let's turn this one on. Nope. This one on. Nope. This one on. Nope. This one on. No. Do that. Nope. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 4. 1. Okay. 2, 1, 3. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Maybe 3, 1, 4? I'm not sure. Let's get a hint. Whoa, hello. I can see that. Okay, let's see. Maybe we need to make this, this display. There, we did that. Oh. Adjustment is completed. I didn't really get that, if I'm being perfectly honest. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, 7's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity. This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we've still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we figure out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask what we need to do. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject in device. The message on the screen was disturbingly detached.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
Oh god.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Oh wow.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
7 couldn't bring himself to finish the thought. His eyes fell to the floor. Junpei followed them. Beneath them was the dead shark floating underneath the glass. Perhaps it had been killed by an electric shock.
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
That's true.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
Let's do it. After her words had made it clear that Lotus would book no argument, she turned and walked towards the chair without hesitation. But she did not sit down. Despite what she had said, she did indeed feel hesitation. Her legs shook.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Yeah, sure.
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much.
Oh god, she has daughters. Oh god.
No, tell them that I will always love them.
daughters.
Oh.
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei.
Oh.
They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened.
Oh. She's had a tough life.
Their names are Nona and...
What?
Wait.
What? 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 That matches right up with 7.
Nona?
Junpei's words shot out before he'd even realized what he was saying. He remembered the story 7 had told him.
Aoi, Light, and Nona.
Oh!
Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Lotus took a step back from Junpei.
Oh.
7 looked just as shocked as Junpei. He blinked his eyes rapidly as if he wasn't sure if he were completely awake.
No way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
Oh my god. Lotus's eyes went wide.
How do you know that?
Oh! Oh my god! Then that means that Nona was kidnapped for this experiment, so that might explain why Lotus is here, because she has a connection to someone who got kidnapped prior.
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
7's brow furrowed.
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
Oh my god, this is insane. Oh my god.
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you.
7 glanced at Junpei, then turned back to Lotus and began to speak. It was the same story Junpei had heard only minutes before. Every detail. Damn.
But... And then... That
Yeah.
was when... From there, it looked like... Just as if, finally.
Yeah. Every
That's all I
detail.
remember from 9 years ago.
Every detail. At last, 7 finished. Lotus shook her head.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Oh damn, so she's definitely been like the busybody mom. She's been really trying to find out what happened to her kids. I guess they never told her?
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days.
God damn.
I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through.
God damn.
I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do.
But there was always something about the situation that she probably wanted to find out.
It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it.
So she had to find out herself.
But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
And now she's starting to find out some things.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Somebody had definitely planned for the media to shut the fuck up.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yep.
No, probably something even bigger
Oh.
than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
Okay.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
Makes sense.
The hospital.
The hospital.
For a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Okay.
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
No, never heard that one before.
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up.
Okay.
First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them.
Oh.
Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold.
This is very much morphogenetic field theory right here.
With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
Experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
And then decided to make a major, massive experiment over it. Lotus grunted. Seven had been thinking hard for the last several minutes and finally spoke.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The Nonary Game, Zero, why we were kidnapped.
I'm sure there's a link. I am sure there is, but we need to know more.
What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
It's something to think about. Then, in that moment of silence, a cold voice echoed down from the ceiling.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
Lotus, strap yourself in.
System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
We don't have that kind of time to wait. Come on, get in.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Yep.
Right.
Lotus sat down on the chair. Junpei looked at her one last time, then made his way to the monitor.
Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus was putting on the best act she could manage, but her legs were shaking so much that if she hadn't been sitting, she likely would have fallen down.
Lotus.
Failure was not acceptable.
Okay, let's do this.
Junpei took one last deep breath and stared at the monitor. Okay. What does this mean? Okay. Oh, I see. Our goal is to have them line up. Okay. There's not much we can do here. Okay. Let's check the other side. Huh, we did it. Woo! The experiment is concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking, and now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take too long for Seven and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here, now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. Alright, okay, brilliant. Let's go. That was actually pretty easy. As long as you use the hint thing, which I think they intended you to use, it's actually super duper easy. There's only so many combinations you can use.
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Okay.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right, let's go.
Where are we going to end up? Because we've got the Earth key, I believe, now. It turned left twice before they saw the elevator.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck.
In silence, they jogged up to it. Junpei pushed the C button. Here we go. The elevator motor ground away, and before long they found themselves again on C deck. The door opened and they stepped off.
Let's go.
Huh.
Yeah.
Let's see if everyone's back at the stairs. Meet up, maybe someone's found number 9. They ran and ran and ran. The hallway seemed endless.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was
Yep.
a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door, and I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now.
Oh, it was the sun key, not the earth key. Right,
This should
yeah.
open that door.
That was why they ran for the central staircase. They had run for quite some time when they arrived at the door that ended the hallway. The Jupiter door was already unlocked.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Junpei grabbed hold of the doorknob and threw it open. They rushed through and stopped cold. Oh no.
What?
The terrible scene before them made their blood run. What was happened? Oh my god. What the fuck? Santa, Clover, and Ace? Where's June?
Why?
Junpei felt a cold sweat trickle down his spine. He couldn't breathe. His legs shook. His body felt cold, deathly cold. But his blood was boiling hot. He could feel his mind begin to fade. He couldn't think, he couldn't concentrate. His mind was blank.
What the hell? What the hell happened?
Seven's voice was weak and broken. He edged towards the bodies, his movements stiff.
Clover.
He bent down over Clover and pressed his fingers to her wrist.
Nothing. She's dead.
Fuck. Suddenly, Lotus moved. Before he understood what was happening, her hand was in Junpei's vest pocket.
Hey, what are you doing?
He leapt back. Lotus looked up at him, terrified.
The key! Get me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back!
There's only one person.
The murderer?
June. The murderer. The murderer. Once again, Junpei looked at the dead bodies.
Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them...
It would have to be June.
No. No, it can't be true.
There's no other option, Junpei.
Give it to me!
Before Junpei could react, Lotus dove back into his pocket and came out with the key.
Let's go!
Without waiting for Seven or Junpei, she ran straight for the central staircase. Here's the problem. If we find the number 9 door, we're trapped. We can't escape. Junpei shut his eyes and swallowed his emotions. Morning would have to wait. Soon they stood in front of the door.
Open!
Lotus shoved the sun key into the keyhole and twisted it hard. But
Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
shit.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe.
Lotus sighed, defeated, and leaned against the doorknob. She felt it twist. A small gap appeared between the door and the frame.
It's open.
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
Then how would I
How?
know that? Whatever, let's just go.
Lotus took a deep breath and slowly opened the door the rest of the way. Maybe someone else found a sun key as well? They stepped inside. In front of them was another hallway. It stretched out towards the bow of the ship. They began to run. Faster and faster they ran, trying desperately to reach the end of the hallway. A few seconds later, they were there. In front of them stood a massive metal door. They were all breathing heavily as Junpei spoke.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
Shit.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
There was more stark terror in Lotus's voice than authority. She was almost begging.
But I don't see any other doors.
As he spoke, Seven stepped towards the door in front of them, as if to illustrate that it was the only door. Oh. Okay.
No way.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
bad feeling.
We've got no choice. How could their situation possibly get worse? 3 people were already dead. Well, no. Fucking 5 people are dead. You had the 9th man and Snake as well.
We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit!
Hey, Junpei!
He stepped through the door.
I can't take this anymore. No one can.
And whatever hope Junpei had managed to summon disappeared.
No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible.
Oh god, don't tell me June's dead or something.
It's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things.
Junpei, calm down. Breathe.
This is all obviously a lie. It's a
Breathe.
big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up.
It wasn't real, right? June? No. The code names meant nothing now. Connie.
Connie!
Oh, fuck! Okay, who's the killer? Okay, so I'm gonna have to go through this. Assuming that Zero is one of us. Akane's dead. Santa, Clover, Ace, Snake, 9th man, all dead. We check Clover's pulse. There's a chance that Santa or Ace could have still been alive. We never checked their pulse, we only checked Clover's pulse. There's also a chance that Snake could not be Snake. There is a chance that someone is faking their deaths. There's a chance that Zero is on this ship and isn't one of us and Ace was right the whole time. There are so many goddamn ways this could go. So many fucking theories. Oh man. We're about to get a bad end, aren't we? We are about to get a bad end. Junpei cried out and leapt through the door. He flew to her side, his heart like a stone in his chest.
Connie, hang on!
Junpei swept her up and shook her by the shoulder. She moaned and her eyes fluttered open, but only barely.
Connie!
Junpei?
Her face was pale and her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were blank and cloudy, and they stared straight at Junpei but saw nothing. Junpei put his hand against the small of her back to hold her up. It felt warm and wet. He lifted his hand up. It was covered in blood.
Oh man. Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
It was all he could do to not break into tears.
Junpei, I'm sorry.
Who killed you, Akane? Come on! Her voice was thin, a minuscule thread that was the only thing keeping her with him.
I might not make it.
No.
No way. I am going to let you die. I am going to save you. I promise.
Thank you, Junpei. Thank you so much for everything.
God damn it, Akane!
I was really happy to see you again, Junpei. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times.
Damn it!
You just gotta hang on, all right, Connie? You. Ow! What can I do? Damn it!
Fuck, this is so sad. He looked up from Kane, desperate for something, anything.
What's that?
A submarine. Then he saw it. A small submarine, a yellow submarine. It's the Beatles!
A submarine?
The Beatles have come to save
us.
us!
What is a submarine doing here?
No, that didn't matter. Nothing mattered except saving Akane. That was the only thing he wanted.
That's it!
Junpei turned his head back to look down at her.
Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No! Don't go! Please! Don't go! Please, just stay with me, okay?
You gotta do it for her, Junpei. She's about to die. You know she's gonna die. Stay with her.
I want to be close to you, Junpei. When I...
Just... Oh, fuck!
Connie.
Junpei, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids?
Oh, no!
I've liked you for a long time, Junpei.
We could tell.
A really long time.
Junpei's vision had gone blurry. It took him a moment to realize his eyes were filled with tears. He could feel a piercing point of heat deep in his heart like a white-hot flame.
Junpei,
Do you remember how we hung out a lot when we were kids?
Oh my god. The voice acting is stellar. Oh my god.
We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget.
Oh my god.
All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more.
And sadly, I don't think that's gonna happen.
But that won't happen now.
Oh god, Akane!
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie.
Yeah, we're gonna go to heaven.
You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Yeah, to heaven.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy.
She said it to herself over and over, a weak smile creasing her tired face.
See, I feel sleepy.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep,
Connie,
Akane.
don't fall asleep.
No, let her go to sleep. Just let her pass away. Come on. Stop torturing her like this.
Thank you, Junpei. Thank you so much.
Oh my god. Oh, she's dead. Her eyes were slowly closing. Junpei screamed even as he felt his throat go hoarse. Is she gonna do the head tilt where she just tilts her head back when she dies?
Connie! Connie!
She's gone. I didn't think she was the kind to wear fake nails, if I'm honest. Better go find Lotus and Seven. Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Kane's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. Five. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Kane down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Well, he left them behind the automatic door. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. Fuck. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. Everyone is dead. Everyone is dead. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake. A sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around, the door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion. Simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Someone's just stabbed him, basically, yeah. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. At the central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Yakane. And while my dogs bark, Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. That was a bad end. God damn it, we can't skip the credits. So, we hit a bad end. Officially, what that means is there's more endings to go. We just need to find our way. Everyone was dead. So there are 2 options. Someone who was dead really wasn't dead, or Zero is on the ship, literally isn't one of us. I don't know which one it could be. All I know is it couldn't have been... Okay, let's go through the first option. If it's someone who could have died, then it couldn't be Lotus or Seven, because they were with me. They were with me the entire time. There was no way they could have killed anyone. It could have been the 9th man. The 9th man could have faked his death, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. Everyone pretty much, I'm pretty sure everyone thinks he didn't do anything. He seems like the dead kind of person. That would leave the 4 that went off on their own and Snake. Snake could theoretically have faked his death and killed us, but at the same time, assuming there's no one else on the ship, then no, he couldn't have. In that case, it would be one of the 4 that went off, or no, one of the 3 that went off, right? Is it 4 or 3? No, one of the 4 that went off to the other room. Clover, Ace, Santa, or who am I forgetting? Or June. June, evidently, I don't think was that. I don't think June was the killer. You've reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Would you like to save the info you have obtained during this playthrough? After saving, the game will restart from the beginning. Please select the save slot. Yeah, I will. Access the flowchart or return to the title screen to start from the beginning. We're going to access the flowchart. So, now that we've kind of got the flowchart together, that's the Submarine ending. There's a lot of stuff that we haven't done yet. We've got this part up here, which was the first split. We've got 2 different splits, one of which will take us to the Submarine ending by default, one of which will take us somewhere else. Effectively, I'd like to actually experience everything that this game has to offer. So, what my plan is I'm going to go back and I'm going to experience first this split. We're going to do this first split where we go with 7 and... the split where we go with 7, Ace, Clover, and Snake. That would be this first one. Then, we're going to do the second one, where I think I will do... I don't know which one's going to trigger what, but I'm going to try and get this one first. Then trigger this one, and then start working on these endings. I'm going to assume that this one down here is the true ending, if only because it is the furthest along down the flowchart. But you know, we'll find out when we get there. So, let's head over to this part of the novel, the 4 and 5 doors.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
Let's go to novel.
We should...
Oh my god, enough! All we're talking...
And let's just skip ahead to the choice.
Very well then.
Sure.
Well,
To the choice.
Correct.
To the
But-
choice.
who's going?
To the choice.
Oh yeah, all 8 of them.
Then it would.
Wait. I'm telling.
Come on.
Call me when.
We're
if
gonna
I-
get there. Don't worry.
Sorry.
Oh.
Hey man, if you think what the hell? Yeah, doesn't mean.
Oh God.
We're gonna
Fine,
get
I
there.
can't go in there. Anyone else?
I'll go.
What?
Don't we make
Keep going.
That's if you're.
what?
There's nothing. If I choose 7, and if you had
7 plus the digital.
Oh, the 4.
Wait. What about the other?
Skipping ahead.
Lotus, Outbreak 836.
Yeah, all digital route before, yeah.
8 plus 3 to digital.
We've done that before.
It's 4. Add up our.
Then we can.
Yeah, we can go to door 4.
So the team is 7 Snake. Lotus.
Alright. Yep.
Are these really the teams I want?
And I'm gonna save it here. If you guys want to, you know, if you guys want to check out some more escape room action, some more endings, well, that's going to be in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this ending and the series so far, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Next time, we're going to see where exploring door 5, I believe it is, will take us. And then, we're going to just continue the story. So, I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.